hanging from the rod, dancing gently, giving a nod. The window is open, just a crack. There is no way of turning back. Morning breeze pushing on the fold, a story that is quietly told. Shadows ripple on the wooden floor, moving towards the bedroom door. It hides the sun, then lets it in, like a secret subtle sin. I watch the pattern rise and fall, projected on the painted wall. Fluttering high, settling low, watching the gentle rhythm go. Wave, wave, breathe. Curtains, dancing ghosts, the thing I like the most, hiding me from the outside view, filtering the light of you. Swish, swish, soft sounds, light, swish all around. I'm safe behind the linen screen, the calmest sight I've ever seen. Curtains, dancing ghosts, the thing I like the most, hiding me from the outside view, filtering the light of you. Swish, swish, soft sounds, light, swish all around. Dust motes float in the beam, like a suspended waking dream. I pull it shut, block the street, escaping from the summer heat. It muffles noise, softens edge, standing on the window ledge. I can't. Curtains, dancing ghosts, the thing I like the most, hiding me from the outside view, filtering the light of you. Open wide, let it breathe. I am not ready to leave. Sheer fabric, see-through, distorted view of you. The wind dies down, the cloth is still, resting on the windowsill. I walk across, pull them back, getting my clear vision back. The room is flooded with the day, chasing the shadows far away. I tie them with a velvet rope, filled with a little bit of hope. Curtains, dancing ghosts, still the thing I like the most, will hide in me from the outside view, filtering the light of you. All around, soft light. Pouring tea, ceramic vessel painted blue, reminding me of tea with you. I lift the lid, steam escapes, forming little cloudy shapes. The leaves are dancing in the heat, a bitter and a herbal treat. I hold the handle, curving smooth, trying to calm, trying to soothe. Tilt the spout, liquid flows where the golden amber goes. It fills the cup, rim to rim, thinking of her, thinking of him. Steep and slow, changing taste, nothing here should go to waste. Teapot holding heat, sitting on the saucer seat, waiting for the perfect time, like a silent liquid rhyme. Tip, tip, amber stream, so warm. Tip, tip, quiet storm. Oh, I'm drinking patience from the cup, waiting for you to show up. Teapot holding heat, sitting on the saucer seat, waiting for the perfect time, like a silent liquid rhyme. Tip, tip, amber stream, so warm. Tip, tip, quiet storm. a bit too long. The bottom holds the bitter dust, a sediment of broken trust. I take a sip, swallow down the loneliest feeling in the town. Teapot holding heat, sitting on the saucer seat, waiting for the perfect time, like a silent liquid rhyme. Tip, tip, amber stream, so on. Tip, tip, quiet storm, fall. Empty cup refill, testing wine. Oh, where Earl Grey jasmine, where have you been? The pot is empty, cold and dry, under the kitchen ceiling sky. I wash it out in the sink, washing away the things I think. I place it on the wooden shelf, keeping the china to myself. It shines alone, clean and bright, ready for another night. Teapot holding heat, sitting on the saucer seat, waiting for the perfect time, like a silent liquid rhyme. Tip, tip, amber stream, so warm. Tip, tip, quiet storm, friend. Of daily toil. I open up to page 16, the messiest page I've ever seen. Graphite smudges, eraser dust, a diary of broken trust. I wrote a letter, then erased a feeling that was misplaced. The paper is thin, worn and gray. From rubbing the words away, you can still see the indented line. I wish that you were mine. Written down, scratched out, filled with fear and filled with doubt. Right, face, tear. Notebook, paper, skin, holding all the thoughts within. I try to write the perfect phrase, navigating the wordy maze. Scratch, scratch, pencil leave. So dark. Scratch, scratch, leave a mark. Stark. I'm tearing out the ruined sheet, admitting my own defeat. Notebook, paper, skin, holding all the thoughts within. I try to write the perfect phrase, navigating the wordy maze. Scratch, scratch, pencil leave. So dark. Scratch, scratch, leave a mark. Stark. Start anew, trying not to write of you, but the pen moves on its own into the danger unknown zone. My hand is shaking, lines are crooked. I cannot close this honest book. Blue notebook, paper, skin, holding all the thoughts within. I try to write the perfect phrase, navigating the wordy maze. Scratch, scratch, pencil leave. So dark. Scratch, scratch, leave a mark. Start. Blue lines, red margin. Where do I start? Bargain words, sentences, emotional expenses. I snap the book, close the cover. I don't wanna be a lover. I put it in the bottom drawer. I don't write here anymore. The words are safe, hidden deep, secrets that the pages keep. I walk away, hands are free from the written history. Notebook, paper, skin, holding all the thoughts within. I try to write the perfect phrase, navigating the wordy maze. Scratch, scratch, pencil leave. Done. Scratch, scratch, leave a mark. Gone. wooden box on the kitchen shelf, singing to its lonely self. I turn the dial, search the air. Is there anybody there? Static fuzz, white and gray, music from afar away. I pull the antenna, stretch it long, trying to catch a clear song. A voice comes through, then it fades, lost in the youth, shades. It sounds like you, low and deep, waking me from the winter sleep. Frequency is drifting out, filling me with static doubt. Turn, tune, hear, or radio, analog sound, searching for the solid ground. I'm trying to find the station clear to bring your distant voice near. Buzz, buzz, static wave, so low. Buzz, buzz, misbehave, no flow. I'm listening to the empty space, remembering your hidden face on this old radio. An analog sound, searching for the solid ground. I'm trying to find the station clear to bring your distant voice near. Buzz, buzz, static wave, so low. Buzz, buzz, misbehave, no flow. The signal drips, song is lost, calculating the lonely cost. I tap the side, fix the wire, burning with a radio desire, but only silence answers back from the eight-tonic track. Oh, radio, analog sound, searching for the solid ground. I'm trying to find the station clear to bring your distant voice near. Buzz, buzz, static wave, so buzz, buzz, misbehave, no flow. Stereo, letting the music go. Volume up, maximum, beat the electronic drum. I turn it off, the light goes dead, silence fills the room instead. I realize I don't need the noise to find my own inner poise. The radio sits dark and still, resting on the windowsill. I hum a tune of my own make for my own sanity's sake. Oh, radio, an analog sound, searching for the solid ground. I'm trying to find the station clear to bring your distant voice near. Buzz, buzz, static wave, buzz, buzz, misbehave, done. Static, silence. Static. Wind it up, wooden box with a ballerina, prettiest thing I've ever seen. I turn the key on the back, clicking on the metal jack, tighten the springs, store the power for the coming happy hour. I open the lid, she starts to spin, letting the melody begin. Tiny notes, silver and clear, bringing a smile, chasing a tear. She dances round on a mirror floor. I don't need to ask for more. Mechanical dance, perfect grace, spinning in a tiny space. Spin, spin, play. Music box lullaby underneath the painted sky. Wind you up, you play for me a simple happy melody. Ting ting, metal pin, so sweet. Ting, spin and spin, complete. I'm enchanted by the sound as the dancer goes around. Music box lullaby underneath the painted sky. Wind you up, you play for me a simple happy melody. Ting ting, metal pin, so so sweet. It's been complete. The music slows, the pitch goes down. She wears a tired plastic frown. The energy is fading fast, nothing magic ever lasts. I have to wind it up again to restart the cycle. Then music box lullaby, and in the end it is I wind you up. You play for me a simple melody. Ting ting, metal pin so sweet. Ting, spin complete. Perfect harmony. Don't stop, don't rest. Put your magic to the test. I let it stop, close the lid, hiding what the dancer did. The silence is a different song, where I truly do belong. I keep the box on the shelf, but I can dance for myself. I spin around in heavy gloom. Music box lullaby, I'm the happy sky wind you up. You play for me a simple happy melody. Ting ting melody, ting ting spinning slow. Stop, stop. Time is up. Time is up. Standing on the sidewalk gray, watching the minutes slip away. Metal post with a digital face, running the daily time race. Red flag waving, timing low. I have nowhere else to go. Extra time, but I am empty, broken, poor. I can't feed it anymore. The numbers flash 0 0. I am not the talking hero. Hey. Counting down the final beats, standing on the busy street. Tick tock, stop. Parking meter flashing red, like the word that you have said. Time expired, clear and bright, and then all along it will be night. Clink clank, coin drop too late. Clink clank, clink, seal the fate. I'm out of time, I'm out of tape, acting in a way so strange. Parking meter flashing red, like the words that you have said. Time expired, clear and bright, and then all along it will be night. Clink clank, coin drop too late. Clink clank, clink, seal the fate. Comes with a pad, looking serious and sad. He writes the ticket, puts it there on the windshield in the air. A penalty for staying long in a place where I belong. Parking me a flashing red, like the word that you have said. Time expired, clear and bright, and then all along it will be night. Clink clank, coin drop gone. Clink clank, clink, seal the fate. Leave the spot. Give it everything I got. No more waivers, no more fee. I am finally getting free. From the glass, letting the heavy moment pass. I start the car, engine roar. I don't need this anymore. The meter stands there, empty space, waiting for another face. I merge into the traffic flow, letting me explode feelings gone. the sky, trying to learn how to fly, but gravity is always there, pulling it from the upper air. I sit on the concrete rim, thinking of her, thinking of him. People throw a copper coin, wishing for love to join, but the coins just rust and sink. Makes me stop and makes me think. Cycle of the water flow, high above and down below. Rise, fall, splash. Fountain dancing in the air, but you never get anywhere. Shooting high with all your might, falling down in the heavy night. Splash, splash, hit the pool. So wet. Splash, splash, play the fool. Regret. Fountain dancing in the air, but you never get anywhere. Shooting high with all your might, falling down in the heavy night. Splash, splash, hit the pool. So wet. Splash, splash, play the fool. Regret. The pump is loud, a steady drone. I am sitting on my throne. The water recycles, same old stream, like a recurring vivid dream. It never leaves, it never goes. It only puts on daily shows. Mountain dancing in the air, but you never get it. Soaring high with all your might, falling down the nation's still. Break the will. Turn it off, let it still. Break the cycle, break the will. Calm water, mirror face. I need to leave this wet place. The timer stops, the jets die down. Silence falls upon the town. The water settles, glass and flat. I know exactly where I'm at. I see my face in the dark, reflected in the quiet park. I stand up, dry, walk away, ready for a different day. Fountain dancing in the air. Shooting high with all your might, all your might. Still high. Reflection. Still water. Step on it. Handed out by Tide Man, part of the marketing plan. Bright colors sailed the day. I took it and I walked away, but the wind blew it from my grip on a wet and slippery trip. It landed on the pavement gray in the middle of the day. People walk and step on it, covering it with mud and grit. A footprint right across the face, losing all its paper grace. Soaked and torn, lying low where the city people go. Step, step, crush. Flyer, stop to the ground, making not a single sound. Once I was bright and new, now I am stepped on by you. Stomp, stomp, healing toe. Stomp, stomp, you don't know. I'm dissolving in the rain, feeling the paper burn. Flyer, stop to the ground, making not a single sound. Once I was bright and new, now I am stepped on by you. Stomp, stomp, healing toe. Stomp, stomp, you don't know. The ink is running, colors bleed. Nobody stops to look or rate. It becomes pulp, becomes mush. In the evening city rush, I feel like that piece of trash. underneath the heavy thumb. Fly us up to the ground, making not a single sound. Once I was bright and new, now I am stepped on by you. Stomp, stomp, healing toe. Stomp, stomp, you don't know me. Washed away, clean street. Spinning fan, hanging on the building side. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Metal box with a spinning blade. In the sun and in the shade. Inside is cool, inside is nice. Modern ice. But out here I'm blowing heat onto the dusty city street. Working hard to keep you chill against my own mechanical will. Vibrating on the rusty rack, there is no way of turning back. Hot air blowing, noisy hum, beating like a metal drum. Low AC unit, outside wall, answering the cooling call. I take the heat, push it out without a scream, without a shout. Hum, hum, motor sound. So hum, hum, all I got. I'm burning up so you can freeze, creating an electric breeze. AC unit, outside wall, answering the cooling call. I take the heat, push it out without a scream, without a shout. Hum, hum, motor sound. So hot, hum, all I got. Dust clogging up the vent, energy that I have spent. Nobody thinks the rusty box. Listen to the ticking clocks. I am the hero of the day, keeping the summer heat at bay. AC unit, outside wall, answering the cooling call. I take the heat, push it out without a scream, without a shout. Hum, hum, motor sound. So hot, hum, all I got. Overheat, shut down. Silence in the busy town. Cool me down, let me rest. I have passed the heating test. The season changes, autumn comes, quieting the motor drums. The fan stops spinning, silence falls on the outer city walls. I can rest now, cool and still on the metal windowsill. I did my job, I bore the fire, satisfying your desire. AC unit, outside wall, answering the cooling call. I take the heat, push it out without a scream, without a shout. Hum, hum, motor sound. So hot, hum, all I got. Power off. Winter. Power off. Winter. Strike a pose. Behind the glass, perfect light, standing there all day and night. Plastic skin, painted eye, watching the people walk on by. I wear the clothes, set the trend, but I don't have a single friend. My arm is raised, frozen wave of fashion, bubble silent slave. They look at me, they look at dress, ignoring my internal mess. I cannot move, I cannot speak, I cannot be afraid or weak. Perfect posture, empty soul, playing the decorative role. Freeze, pose, look. Mannequin display case, staring with a frozen face. I am beautiful and fake, for the fashion's sake. Stiff, stiff, plastic bone. So cold. Stiff, stiff, stand alone. I'm trapped inside the window box, living by the mannequin display case, staring with a frozen face. I am beautiful and fake, for the fashion's sake. Stiff, stiff, plastic bone. So cold. Stiff, stiff, stand alone. display case, staring with a frozen face. I am beautiful and fake for the fashion's sake. Stiff to stiff for plastic bone, so cold, stiff to stand alone. Change my clothes, change my wig, dance in a plastic jig. I wanna move, I wanna run under the real and burning sun. The sun comes up, store unlocks, back to the daily ticks and talks. I hold my pose, I hold my breath, a beautiful and plastic death. But in my mind I'm running free, being who I want to be. The glass is just a state of mind, leaving the mannequin behind again. Display grace, staring with a frozen face. I am beautiful and fake for the fashion's sake. Stiff, stiff and plastic bone, stiff, stiff, stand alone. Don't move, perfect. Don't move, perfect. Don't move, perfect. Drainage through hot and steam. Waking from a heavy dream, I pour the water over ground, making a bubbling, hissing sound. The paper holds the bitter mud, like the rushing of my blood. It seeps through slowly, drop by drop. I don't know how to make it stop. The essence flows into the pot, leaving the grounds to sit and rot. The flavor's gone, the color's dark, leaving a permanent wet mark. Saturated heavyweight, accepting the filtering fate. Drip, drain. Coffee filter, soggy paper, catching the morning vapor. You took the best and left the waste, a bitter and a sour taste. Soak, soak, holding tight. Soak, soak, morning light. Regret. I'm just the filter in your life, catching all the daily strife. Coffee filter, soggy paper, catching the morning vapor. You took the best and left the waste, a bitter and a sour taste. Soak, soak, holding tight. So wet, morning regret. It out, it might tear, handle with the utmost care. It's heavy with the waterlog, my mind is feeling very fogged. I hover over the garbage can, ruining the morning plan. Coffee filter, soggy paper, catching the morning vapor. You took the best and left the waste, a bitter and a sour taste. Soak, soak, holding tight. So, so, morning light. Squeeze it dry, wring it out, remove the shadow of the doubt. Disposable, one-time use. I have no more excuse. I drop the bag, it lands without a pile of paper and a mud. The coffee is ready, black and strong. I knew that I was never wrong. I take a sip, it burns my tongue. A song that is no longer sung. I leave the kitchen cup in hand, walking to a distant land. Coffee filter, soggy paper, catching the morning vapor. You took the best and left the waste, a bitter and a sour taste. Soak, soak, holding tight. Soak, soak, morning light. Empty cup, bitter.
Cold glass
light, sweating in my hand, trying to understand why the pressure builds inside, knowing for the gas to hide. I grab the metal, hook the edge, standing on the emotional ledge. Leverage is what I need to make the bottle feelings bleed. I push up hard, metal bends, this is where the pressure ends. The cap resists, holds on tight, ready for the kitchen fight. One quick motion, snap the seal, revealing how I really feel. Bottle open, a metal key, setting the carbonation free. I pry the lid off of the jar, leaving a jagged metal scar. Pop, pop, open wide. Pop, pop, swallowing pride. I'm opening up the sealed container. There is no one here to restrain. Bottle open, a metal key, setting the carbonation free. I pry the lid off of the jar, leaving a jagged metal scar. Pop, pop, open wide. Pop, pop, swallowing pride. The cap flies off, hits the floor, rolling to the pantry door. The foam rises, spills the side, liquid and emotional tide. I drink it down to stop the flow, where the buried feelings go. Bottle open, a metal key, setting the carbonation free. I pry the lid off of the jar, leaving a jagged metal scar. Pop, pop, open wide. Pop, pop, swallowing pride. Twist off, pre-off, break the glass. Let this heavy moment pass. Drink the sorrow, drink the pain. Start the cycle all again. The bottle is empty, light and green, the messiest sight I've ever seen. I pick the cap up from the ground, it's twisted, bent and perfectly round. I put it in my pocket deep, a souvenir that I will keep. The album that hangs on the magnetic strip, waiting for the next relationship. Bottle open, a metal key, setting the carbonation free. I pry the lid off of the jar, leaving a jagged metal scar. Pop, pop, open wide. Pop, pop, swallowing pride. Cheers, go! Burning slow. Green spiral on the metal stand, protecting us from the biting band. I light the tip, watch it glow. The smoke begins to slowly flow. It circles round the dizzy path, the aftermath of the aftermath. The scent is strong, herbal thick, making the insects feel sick. I watch it burn millimeter by inch. I do not move, I do not flinch. It turns to ash, gray and white, falling in the summer night, sacrificing itself for me, setting the summer evening free. Burns for mosquito coil burning down, protecting this little town. I give myself to keep you safe while I become a lonely wave. Spiral, spiral, turning gray. Spiral, spiral, smoke play. I'm turning into nothingness, leaving a powdery gray mess. Your coil burning down, protecting this little town. The coil breaks, falls apart, just like my fragile burning heart. You don't notice, you don't care, as long as bugs on in the air. I am the shield, I am the guard, working so long and working hard. Mosquito coil burning down, protecting this little town. I give myself to keep you safe while I become alone and waste. Spiral, spiral, turning gray. Spiral, spiral, smoke flare. Smoke clears, hey. Measure it. Yeah, you're yellow case, metal tongue, a song that is being sung. I pull it out, hear the zip, holding the end with the fingertip. Numbers marking every inch. I do not move, I do not flinch. I try to measure the empty space between my heart and your face. It stretches out, bends and sags like the heaviest of bags. It locks in place, holds the line, but the distance is not fine. Too far to reach, too far to touch. I miss you way too much.
Pull, lock, snap.
Tape measure, counting feet. Our connection is incomplete. I try to bridge the gap between the saddest distance I've ever seen. Snap, snap, retract back so fast. Snap, snap, off track the path. It cuts my fingers sharp and steel, making the separation real. Tape measure, counting feet. Our connection is incomplete. I try to bridge the gap between the saddest distance I've ever seen. Snap, snap, retract back so fast. Snap, snap, off track the path. Snap, snap. How? I press the button, let it fly. It comes back with a metal cry, coiling up inside the shell, hiding in its yellow cell. It can measure wood and stone, but it can't measure being alone. Tape measure, counting feet. Our connection is incomplete. I try to bridge the gap between the saddest distance I've ever seen. Snap, snap, retract back so fast. Snap, snap, off a track the past. Snap, snap. How far? How long? Where did we go so wrong? Inches, meters, miles, fading away the smiles. I put the tape on the tabletop, letting the measuring finally stop. Distance is just a state of mind, leaving the numbers far behind. I walk across the room to you, or the ghost of what I knew. I don't need a tool to know that it is time for me. Tape measure, counting feet. Our connection is incomplete. I try to bridge the gap between the saddest distance I've ever seen. Snap, snap, retract back. Snap, snap, off track. Zero. Reset. It's here. It's here. Check the app, delivered sign. Everything is gonna be fine. I run to the door, open wide, see the treasure waiting outside. Brown towers stacked so high, reaching for the ceiling sky. My name is printed on the side, nowhere for the goods to hide. I drag them in, heavy load, walking down the hallway road. Find the cut, a slice of tape, planning my great escape. Missing inside, what could it be? A present from me to me. Slice, open, wow. Delivery box, cardboard surprise. Lighting up my hungry eyes. I don't remember what I bought, but I love the things I got. Rip, rip, open wide. Inside, rip, rip, joyride, ride. It's like Christmas every day, chasing the blues far away. Delivery box, cardboard surprise. bubble wrap, popping sound, throwing plastic on the ground. New clothes, gadgets, shiny things, happiness that shopping brings. I try them on, plug them in, let the fun times begin. Memory box, cardboard surprise, lighting up my hungry eyes. I don't remember what I bought, but I love the things I got. Rip, rip, open wide inside. Brick, brick, joy, ride, ride. Online shopping, click and buy. Don't even have to try. Two-step service, magic trick. This habit makes me tick. I flatten the boxes, stack them neat. My transformation is complete. The room is full of brand new stuff. I can never get enough. I sit amidst the cardboard sea, feeling happy, feeling free. I check the phone for one more deal. This is how I truly heal. Delivery box, cardboard surprise, lighting up my hungry eyes. I don't remember what I bought, but I love the things I got. Red, white, joyride, One is missing, sitting at the noodle bar, wondering where you are. I reach into the bamboo box, ignoring the ticking clocks. I pull out one, reach for two, trying to do what diners do. Ooh. But the second stick slips away, falling into the disarray. I hold the single wooden rod, feeling odd, feeling odd. I cannot grab, I cannot eat, staring at the savory treat. Useless alone, needs a pair, poking at the empty air. Miss, drop, chopsticks, broken set, the loneliest meal I ever met. I need the other half to function, stuck at this emotional junction. Click, click, hidden wood, no good. Click, click, misunderstood. I am just a single stick, feeling a little homesick. Chopsticks, broken set, the loneliest meal I ever met. I need the other half to function, stuck at this emotional junction. Click, click, hidden wood, no good. Click, click, misunderstood. Try to scoop, lost in the noodle soup. It slips off, splashes down, wearing a heavy soupy frown. Two make one, one makes none. The dinner battle is not won. Chopsticks, broken set, the loneliest meal I ever met. I need the other half to function, stuck at this emotional junction. Click, click, hidden wood, no good. Misunderstood. Find a match, ask for more. Looking at the restaurant floor, incomplete, cannot hold. The broth is getting very cold. I put the stick on the rim, thinking of hoes, thinking of him. I lift the bowl, drink the broth, wiping my mouth with the cloth. I leave the stick, lonely wood. I did the best that I could, walking out to the street, incomplete, incomplete. Chopsticks, broken set, the loneliest meal I ever met. I need the other half to function, stuck at this emotional junction. Click, click, hidden wood. Click, click, misunderstood. Wood. Caution. Metal plastic standing tall in the middle of the hall. Black letter, stick figure falling, answering the danger calling. I place it near the puddle deep, where the secrets lie asleep. The floor is slick with mound tears accumulated over years. Don't walk here, you might slide. Nowhere for your feet to hide. I am protecting you from me, and the mess that you will see. Stay away, hazard zone. I am dealing with this alone. Slip, slide, crash. Wet floor sign, yellow guard. Life has been a little hard. I'm warning you to keep your distance. Meeting you with my resistance. Hold, hold, do not pass. Hold, hold on the grass. The surface is treacherous and slick, making my heavy heart tick. Wet floor sign, yellow guard. Life has been a little hard. I'm warning you to keep your distance. Meeting you with my resistance. Hold, hold, do not pass. Hold, hold on the grass. People walk around the cone, leaving me in the zone. They see the warning, understand this is a dangerous land. I mop the tiles, ring the cloth, like a flame and a moth. Wuff, wuff, wuff. Wet floor sign, yellow guard. Life has been a little hard. I'm warning you to keep your distance. Meeting you with my resistance. Hold, hold, do not pass. Hold, hold on the grass. Safety first, watch your step. Losing all my bouncing pep. Slippery when wet, danger high underneath the ceiling sky. The floor dries up, the shine is gone. I've been crying way too long. I fold the sign, pick it up, drinking from the empty cup. The danger past, the way is clear. I wipe away the final tear. I put the warning in the shed, putting the sorrow to bed. Wet floor sign, yellow guard. Done. Wet floor sign, yellow guard. Life has been a little hard. I'm warning you to keep your distance. Meeting you with my resistance. Hold, hold, do not fast. Hold, hold, unexistent. Dry, walk, shave, walk, fade, walk, shave, walk, shave. Action, reaction. Silver balls on nylon string, doing the physics thing. I pull one back, let it go. Watching the momentum flow, it hits the line. Energy transfer without a question or an answer. The one on the end flies out, removing the shadow of doubt. Click, clack, back and forth, east and west, south and north. I give you love, you give it back. Staying on the middle track, equal force, opposite side. Nowhere for the pulse to hide. Hit, swing. Newton's cradle, steel sphere. You are far and you are near. If I stop, you stop too. That is all we ever do. Click, click, net no bliss. Click, hidden is no bliss. We are bound by the law, searching for the hidden cause. Newton's cradle, steel sphere. You are far and you are near. If I stop, you stop too. That is all we ever do. Click, click, net no bliss. right before my tired eyes. We need a push to keep it going without the natural fluent settles down to a rest, failing the perpetual test. Newton's cradle steals fear. You are far and you are near. If I stop, you stop too. That is all we ever do. Click, click, metal pigeons. Click, metal pigeons. Momentum, inertia, force, staying on the collision course. Conservation of the energy. You are draining it from me. Newton's cradle steals fear. You are far and you are near. If I stop, you stop too. That is all we ever do. Click, click, metal pigeons. Click, hitting pigeons. Stop. Zero. Pinned up. Ground square on the bedroom wall, watching the seasons rise and fall. It used to be covered in your face. Ticket stubs from every place, colorful pins holding them tight. In the morning and the night, I start to take the photos down, wearing a heavy silent frown. Pull the pin paper slides, where the happy memory hides. One by one the wall gets bare, leaving just the empty air. Tiny holes, dotted pattern, like the rings around a Saturn. Pull, drop, clear. Corkboard full of holes, evidence of damaged souls. I removed the things we did, but the scars cannot be hid. Poke, poke, pinprick, so deep. Poke, poke, secrets keep asleep. The board is empty, brown and rough. I think I have had enough. Corkboard full of holes, evidence of damaged souls. I removed the things we did, but the scars cannot be hid. Poke, poke, pinprick, so deep. Poke, poke, secrets keep asleep. Across the grain, feeling the texture of the pain. The holes will never close again, like the hearts of women and men. It waits for something new to hold. The story not as yet untold. Corkboard full of holes is evidence of Dennis souls. I removed the things we did, but the scars cannot be hid. Poke, poke, pinprick, new. Poke, poke, secrets keep asleep. Clear the surface, take it down. Empty board in an empty town. Post a note, post a dream. Nothing is as it would seem. Find a postcard new and bright, a landscape of pure delight. I pin it in the center spot, giving it the best I got, covering up the damage done underneath the painted sun. A single image, fresh and new, a life that doesn't feature you. Corkboard full of holes, evidence of damaged souls. I removed the things we did, but the scars cannot be hid. Poke, poke, pinprick, new. Poke, poke, secrets keep to the daily red, running to the water cold and blue. This is what I love to do. Paddle hard past the break, for my own sanity's sake. Waiting for the perfect swell, coming from the ocean well. I see it rising mountain green, the prettiest sight I've ever seen. Turn around, paddle fast, make the happy moment last. Dive up, stand tall, don't you ever dare to fall. Ride, ride, slide, surfboard riding high, underneath the summer sky. I am walking on the sea, wild and wet and young and free. Glide, glide on the foam, my home. Glide, glide, ocean roam. I'm balancing on the water edge, keeping my own happy place. Surfboard riding high, underneath the summer sky. I am walking on the sea, wild and wet and young and free. Glide, glide on the foam. Glide, glide, ocean roam. The spray is salty on my lip, enjoying this electric trip. The world is left upon the shore, I don't need it anymore. Just the